Showing a work problem is often not enough. When you share a problem, often people just say, "Oh yeah, sure, that's a problem," and the conversation stops there. And that problem gets forgotten. The problem often gets forgotten because the way we explain it doesn't stick in our memory. Because it's expressed with facts, explanations, and analysis. And it seems that we humans are pretty bad at remembering those elements. But there is good news. We are pretty good at remembering stories. So instead of saying there are too many stakeholders with too many different needs, expectations, and too much interest, we could say that the situation feels as if there was one baby with 200 different parents. And that makes it obviously very hard for the biological parents to educate that kid in one coherent way. This is an example of a story, metaphor, or image that I use at work to transform a problem from a very intellectual statement to something that is easier to remember. That's also something that I do in order to help people understand service design principles. If you have followed me for a bit of time, you know that I often translate business situations or service experience situations into everyday life situations. Like the relationship you have with your kid or with your wife. I often try to show that what we do in services or between people and organization would be very weird if we did the same between you and your family, you and your friends. This helps people to realize that something that felt normal in the business world suddenly is something that they feel, this isn't so natural after all. A good image, a good metaphor can definitely help understand problems, make them more easy to remember, and therefore easier also to tackle.